Hey everybody, good morning. It is looking pretty nice out there. It's cold. Trust me, I took the trash out. I know. I have to go verify before I say these things. Got to check it just in case. But that is a look at Alexandria this morning on a very chilly morning where we got down to the upper 20s. We have low 30s right now. And Natchitoches, I'm guessing, yeah, looks the same. So no crazy significant weather going on today. Everything kind of sets up over the next couple of days and we get lots of rain to come in here. So the system that possibly was going to bring some wintry mix to our area, I do think that is all going to stay just north of us, though there still is a possibility we see a little ice out of this, especially in our northern parishes, but it should change to rain before there are any major issues. That's the thought process I have now. So winter storm watches are in effect. Sorry. Sorry about that. All right, here we go. Winter storm watches, oddly enough, right around where I'll be. Webster Parish, down at Caddo and Bossier have that. Dallas, Fort Worth, all these areas under a winter storm watch. So again, that area from around Denton, Texas, through Broken Bow, Hot Springs, Little Rock, that's your hot spot for what is going to be a big snowmaker, an uncommonly big snowmaker this far south. I'll show you amounts here in just a bit. Looks like a couple of flurries trying to show up there on radar. Not much going on right now, and out in Colorado seeing some snow as well. But it's pretty much all snow on the radar, which shows you that it's cold, and I can show you that through the temperatures from 31 to 36 from Monroe down to Lake Charles, 35 in New Orleans, and still, as of 9 o'clock, freezing. I would guess we're just above that now. Yesterday, we had dropped about 40 degrees. Today, we're pretty much where we were yesterday. So the temperature change map, not nearly as interesting as it was just 24 hours ago, but that's how they work. All right, so here's your wind speeds coming right down the delta today from the north-northeast at about 10 to 15 miles per hour. Going to be breezy, going to be a bit of a wind chill out there, but just a cold day. Mid 40s for highs. We are not terribly worried about this afternoon, and thankfully, so far we've had a lot of upper mid 20s for lows. We're not down in the teens. That's when the pipes start blowing up and everybody has major problems. So if we can keep it like this, which I think we can, at least for the next week, we're looking good. Severe clear across the country, no issues there. So no severe weather. We have shifted into winter countrywide, and I'll show you, we're going to stay there for a good long time. Mid 40s today, partly to mostly sunny skies, and we're going to see those highs jump up just about 10, 12 degrees from where we are now. So it's going to stay chilly. The HRRR model shows a few flurries sneaking down into the delta up here into northeast Louisiana and Mississippi, close alphabetically, and could see a few snow flurries up that way, Memphis down to Greenville, Mississippi, but I don't think any of that works this way. Just some clouds, high clouds. Nothing much. The rain is coming, though. Let's go into the fun part of the forecast. Here's your GFS Futurecast. And as I put this in motion, you're going to see everything coming together out over Texas here. We have the rain that's going to spread across our area. This model might be a little warm now, but those winter storm watches down into Shreveport, Bossier, down toward Ruston. So I think we start off as ice, at least for the first half of this storm up that way, and it could be a significant ice storm. Like where we transition from it being 33 or even 32 with heavy rain down to 30, 31, that's when we're going to start to see that ice really caking on those trees out there and causing some power issues up to the north further. That's where I'm going, right about there. That's where it is going to be snowing, and it's going to be snowing for about 18 to 24 hours. If I'm snow chasing, I look for a long duration event. I want to see it snow for a good long time, and I think I will see that this time. Down here, Louisiana, that's where I have to forecast for. Get it straight, Nick. Showers, maybe a rumble of thunder, but nothing severe. The warm sector is way down here offshore, so this one's going to be a cold rain with some thunderstorms in the process as well. Snow is going to spread east across Tennessee and the Carolinas and into Kentucky as well, and then everything just kind of calms down behind this. But more bursts of cold air coming down behind this, so it looks like we're going to stay quite chilly. Now here is the GFS model snow forecast over the next few days. I'll put this in motion for you and show you where the hot spots are. If you are going to be doing a snow chase, there's nothing through tomorrow. That's why I'm getting up there nice and early, and then you can see everything breaking out to the north. This map is actually designed just for a Louisiana thing, but I'm kind of cheating the system and going north here so you can see how we actually get little numbers that show up for us. Still showing less than an inch possibly across the northern part of the state. Ignore that that blip around Leesville. That does not look likely. But I think it's mainly going to be mixed precipitation right along that Louisiana-Arkansas border. That's going to be between I-20 and the Arkansas-Louisiana border. That's where we're going to see the worst problems in state. Up north, this purple from Memphis through Little Rock, Hot Springs, Broken Bow, Denton, Texas. That's where this model is forecasting over 8 inches. I think, models forecast and they come out a little high sometimes because what's going to happen is that snow is going to settle some. And we're not going to just see, if you see 10 inches fall, it's snow. So it's kind of lightly packed together. It starts to kind of settle in. So I'm thinking 4 to 8 inches in the heaviest stripe up here to the north. So it is going to be quite nasty up in the Ouachitas. But after that, things do clear out. Now, this is a little precip type map that I made. I brought that pink down into Monroe, just north of Natchitoches. This southern end right here of this pink stuff, that's going to be changing to rain as we warm up just a few degrees during the day. So don't think that, hey, I'm on the north end of Toledo Bend, it's going to be a major ice storm here. I don't see that coming, but I do think you're going to start off and see a little ice on the trees, perhaps on the deck, trampoline, things like that. And then all that shoves north toward around I-20, where they're going to see a lot of liquid. So we don't want to see that all as ice. Again, it's going to be very impactful here in southern Arkansas and the extreme northern part of Louisiana. That's where I think we stay freezing rain and sleet. So that's where we could see a major ice storm. To the north of that, it's snow and going to be a lot of it. 2 inches of rain down here, cold rain. Maybe we start as just a little freezing rain or sleet when this begins on Thursday. You can see that high safely above freezing there. 38 degrees. We start at 30. So again, starting at 30, precipitation comes in early. We might have an hour or two with some light freezing rain or sleet, but it's not going to be anything that causes major issues apart from perhaps some brief slick spots on those bridges and overpasses. And I can see the questions. I'm not looking at them. People are asking about school, aren't they? Yeah, they are. Okay, so is school going to be in session? I never know exactly what they're going to do. I would lean toward them probably going ahead and going with it. Now, if you're up in Wynn Parish, if you're further north, Natchitoches, Sabine, things like that, I don't know if it's going to be quite enough time to cancel school, but it's possible. So I can't give you a definitive answer, but it looks like we're going to safely change over to rain by the afternoon. 38 degrees for your high, 40 on Friday, 47 Saturday. We're up in the 50s. This is about as warm as it gets for the next 2.5 weeks. So upper 50s. I don't think we see 60 until January 21st at least. So look at this, 8 to 14 day outlook. The 15th to the 21st, it's all blue. There is no orange. This is so weird. We never do this anymore. So it looks like we stay cold. We're going to keep the cold air masses coming in from the north, and we're also going to keep the chance for at least some sort of stormy pattern out there. So you can see the green here, above normal precip, below normal temperatures at the coldest time of year. That's what we're looking for if we're looking for wintry threats. So yes, I think, this I classify as a close call. I mean, North Louisiana getting it. And I said we would have close calls as we got into January. I think we'll have more, and possibly, maybe toward the end of this, we get some wintry stuff down here. No guarantees, just watching the trends as of now, and it looks cold and pretty stormy. All right. Yeah, it is too cold. Oh no, come on. You're okay with zero ice and snow. I know a lot of people who are, and I get that, especially if your livelihood depends on it. I wouldn't want to be out there feeding the cattle and this kind of stuff. I wouldn't want to be dealing with this if I had to deal with any of those problems from the ice and snow. Wouldn't want to be a lineman after a big ice storm here. Born and raised in PA. That was enough. Yeah, you got plenty of snow and ice up there. So yeah, so here's the plan. So I'm going to Hot Springs, and yes, it's a pleasure trip for me because I love this stuff. But I was like, here's what I'm going to do. Instead of renting a hotel, which is about the same price as a little Airbnb cabin, I got this small cabin, this little A-frame somewhere in Hot Springs. It's kind of out in the wilderness. And I asked the people, I can plug right into their router. So as long as I can get it set up, the plan for me is to stream the cabin. I'm going to try to find a great little viewpoint from outside, and you can just kind of watch that snow fall from Thursday afternoon into Friday morning. Just watch that ambiance of the cabin in the snow, in the woods. That is my ultimate goal. Worst case scenario, if we can't get that stream, like that 24-hour stream going, I will just send you lives and videos and all that kind of stuff so you can enjoy it, because that's what I'm here for, so you can enjoy the snow. All right, I'm going to get out of here. Have a great day. I will stream tomorrow. We're going to head up probably late morning, early afternoon. We'll leave tomorrow, so we'll have plenty of time to stream and let you know what's going on, let you know if there are any changes with this and if we have any other systems that we are watching. But for today, I am done. See you tomorrow.